Well, Matt, a completely dominant display here at Portman Road, but only come away with a point. What's your assessment on the game?
Yeah, I think you're right. Dominance is probably the correct word to put it. But at the same time, we're disappointed not to come away with 3 points. I think especially second half, we had a lot of really good chances and really controlled the game, but just couldn't put the chances away. I had a few really good chances that just couldn't put in, and I should have. And yeah, going forwards, I think if we really want to be a really good team, we've got to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal.
Probably one of them games where if we come here and we're sitting in the playoff picture, we're probably really frustrated at full time. But it just shows, moving into next season, that we could be a real force if we keep this squad together.
I think so. Yeah, I think as long as we keep the core of the team together and maybe bring a few in just to give us a bit more depth, I think we'll be a really good outfit going into next season for sure. And especially the style of play, I think we're getting more used to it as a team in terms of the structure and just the style in general. So in regards to next season, yeah, I think we'll be a really good side, and even this season I think we're going to try and finish as strongly as we can just so we put ourselves in a good place.
Must be a real joy to play, and we've come to a team 8th in the league, and they're probably come full time happy with a point given the way we play. Just how enjoyable is it to play in a team like Russell Martin's side?
Yeah, really enjoyable. I said that from the start. It's the main reason I came. Obviously the style of play is really, really, really good, and just shows that we can play against teams like Ipswich and Hull, and not Hull as much, but Ipswich, we really dominated the game, and against a big team like this, if you can do that, it just shows that, like I said, going into next season, we can really be a good outfit.
Talk about next season, and we're just speaking off camera, yourself of a very young age, Zach of a very young age, Warren, Fish, I could go on and on. This team has real potential and a real good group of young, hungry players.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think it's not just the hunger. I think everyone's just really just good people as well. I think that's one of the main reasons we play so well together, just because we get on off the pitch, and I think that's really important, just in terms of people like Dino, and then you've got young people like Eve, and we've got a really good balance of old and young, and I think we all get on really well, which definitely helps us on the pitch.
Speaks about the quality of someone like Dean Lewington's probably never really played right-sided centre half of his game, and you wouldn't have known it today with his performance.
No, I think if you could ask anyone to play out of position, it would be Dino, wouldn't it? Because he's probably been our most consistent player all season. He's always at least a 6 or 7 out of 10 every game, and you just know what you're going to get from him. So for myself, having someone like him behind me is always just nice, just to have that ease and assurance behind you. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to play with him.
Don't think you can really overlook that midfield four. You, Sirs, Josh and Scott. It's some midfield four, and that must be some free to play alongside.
Yeah, definitely. 4 lefties as well, which is quite unique. But Josh and Sirs really give us that added control, just in terms of when we're playing out and trying to dictate a game. They can slow it down, they can speed it up. They always know when to pass quick and when to slow it down. And then when me and Scotty get the ball, we always try to affect it as much as we can. Yeah, and unfortunately we're just not getting enough goals at the moment, but I'm sure that will come, because we're getting the chances and we're getting into really good positions. We just can't put the ball in net at the moment. 6
games left to the end of the season. There's a bit of you that's a bit not upset, but a bit disheartened that this season's coming to an end. Your first full one in professional football. You're really enjoying the way you're playing, and you're playing for a team that love you as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. Not disappointed it's ending, but I'm more excited to go into next season as well. I just really want to finish the season as strong as I can individually, and then hopefully as a team we can get a few more wins. That'd be really nice, and then just put ourselves in a really good place going into next season.
Russ said last week, this team's probably safe from relegation and it's not really going to challenge for the playoffs, but it's important not to take our foot off the gas, and that's the standards Russ and the guys set. That even if there's nothing on the line, we still want the 3 points.
No, definitely. I think we've got that hunger about us to win every game. So in my personal opinion, if we won today, we could have still had a potential chance, if we went on a run. And that's why I was disappointed, is that I couldn't put a few of those chances away. And but yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? We played really well, and that's probably the positive thing to take away. We can put in a good performance like that and dominate away at Portman Road, which is really impressive.